I'm Krista Mashore, and today I'm going to be talking about conversion. Now, this is video 4 of a 7-part video series on the sales cycle. So if you're coming right now to the beginning, you might want to go back to video 1, 2, and 3. The first video talked about marketing. Second one, lead generation. The third one, lead nurture. Now we're talking about conversion. As you can see, this is the total sales cycle. Now understand this, if you're missing one aspect of it, your business is not gonna do well because there's huge gaps in your business. So today we're focusing specifically on conversion. Now here's the deal. Conversions are so much easier if your marketing was intact. Your marketing spoke directly to your ideal clients. That marketing answered problems. It solved something for somebody. You can do that by knowing who your ideal client is and where they're at in their customer journey. And you can give them valuable content to get them towards their desired outcome. Now, if your marketing is on point, you are going to generate higher quality leads. We don't just want leads, we want higher quality leads that convert. Now, we need to make sure that we nurture those leads, right? Because people aren't ready to buy right away. And also, especially right now with the economic climate, what's happening in the world, with the wars and the recession, interest rates, with everything being so difficult, the more economic uncertainty, research shows, the more trust that is needed. So the nurturing aspect is very, very important. If you have good marketing, you're going to generate higher quality leads. And as long as you nurture those leads, conversion is going to be much, much easier. So how do we convert? Well, it starts off by giving good content, right? Don't be afraid to give really good content that solves problems and serves people, that adds a lot of value, because if you do that, conversions are going to come easier. Now, in the conversion process, you need to think about, well, how am I going to actually convert them? Understand this, the lower cost of the item. Now, this video is kind of broad, right? So for example, if you are a real estate agent, let's just say, we have a whole training on something that you can do prior to a listing appointment, right? We call it 48 seller transactions in 12 months. It's a proven model that we did. We sold more than 48 transactions. We sold over 100, but there was a certain process that we did through this lead generation cycle prior to going on a listing appointment, okay? But let's say you are somebody who is selling high ticket. All right. The conversion process for selling high ticket is going to be very different than trying to sell somebody a $10 book. Okay. For a $10 book or for a masterclass, something that costs between $7 to $97, right? It's a very different conversion process than it would be if you're selling high ticket. In fact, with something under usually $300, $500, $1,000, quite frankly, anything under $2,000, most likely what I have found from my experience, if done appropriately, right? If your marketing is appropriate, you have a really good VSL or a very good training or a very good webinar, and you've done all the things, right, to overcome limiting beliefs, to talk about why your vehicle is so great, to talk about internal beliefs and external beliefs, then conversions shouldn't be that hard and you don't need anybody on the phone. But if you've got a higher ticket offer, meaning $5,000, like $2,000 to, we've sold things to $60,000. We've sold things to $300,000, right? Then it's going to take more than driving traffic to a link, okay? So you need to know that first. What am I offering? How high is the ticket? And what is my threshold? You need to know, what's my threshold? There comes a point where driving traffic to a link to purchase is not going to work. And that's different for every single niche. That's different from every single market, all right? So you need to know what that is. If you're having trouble converting and you're selling high ticket, number one, you need to look at, do I have the right audience? Do I have the right offer? Am I pricing myself out of the market? I'll give you a good example, okay? Recently, we just came up with a new offer and we are helping entrepreneurs. We're teaching them the $1 Million a Month model, where we basically teach people, we give them everything they need, a business in a box, from funnels, landing pages, email sequences, all the SOPs for all their entire team. We teach them on sales. They get our workbooks, our slides. I mean, you name it, we give them a complete business in a box, okay? That was a $60,000 program, all right? $50,000 if you pay in full. What we realized was that our demographic that was being attracted to our offer was not the right demographic. We were attracting more newer coaches. So a $60,000 offer was too high. Again, $50,000 paid in full. So we had to reevaluate who our client avatar was, who was being interested in these ads, and we had to change our offer to match our avatar. Okay, so if you're not converting, you need to look at, do you have the right client avatar? And is your offer correct? And are you properly marketing, generating the right leads, and nurturing them to get to that conversion process, right? Again, knowing who your audience is, how much your offer is, makes a difference. Selling a $10 book, much different than selling $50,000, $25,000 high ticket, all right? So if you're not converting, look at that. Now, well, Krista, what are the different ways that I convert? Well, you can convert through a sales call. You can convert with a sales team. You can convert with driving traffic directly to a link. Our process is that we do great marketing. We offer high value, right? We drive traffic to either a 3-day challenge, a 5-day challenge, or a webinar. And from that, we're either going to be selling a low ticket offer or we're going to be selling them to go to a 3-day event. And on that 3-day event, we are offering a high ticket offer. $25,000 to $50,000, depending on who my audience is. But that $25,000 audience, that $50,000 audience, they need to speak to somebody. I am not going to convert somebody at $25K by just going to a sales lead. Well, Krista, how do you know that? Well, I've tried it. Now, we did this once where we had a 3-day event and we drove traffic direct, because the 3-day event is built to convert, right? Everything we do about it is built to convert. From the time they see my ads, all the way until they come to the event, what happens before, during, and after, it's all a conversion event. So you might think that having $367,000 of income coming in is good. No, it's not good. We were supposed to have made a lot more money that month, but because we changed our process and we didn't understand at that time that our audience needed to speak to somebody, it wasn't enough. Even though we made good money, we lost close to $900,000 that month because we didn't let somebody speak to somebody. So in conversions, you need to know who your audience is, what they want. You need to make sure your offer speaks directly to them and it's so completely impossible for them to say no to you. And you need to make sure that you're in the right price point and that you're offering that offer in the right way for them to convert. Do they need to get on the phone? Is a webinar good enough? Is a 5-day challenge good enough, right? Is a 3-day virtual event enough? Do they need to speak to somebody? Is it okay if they go to a link? Now, I don't know the answer to that because I don't know who your avatar is. It's something you need to evaluate. But if you are not converting, look at those things, okay? It's one of those things that's making it convert or not convert. Or it could be you and your sales skills might not be that great either, right? Like you need to make sure that you are speaking directly to somebody, you're overcoming their internal beliefs, their external beliefs, they understand about the vehicle, you're understanding that they can actually do the thing. That's a huge part about conversion. I mean, literally, we talk a lot about conversion in our 3-day masterclass for coaches, consultants, and experts. That kind of goes into a little bit more detail. So that is the conversion process. And understand this, that if your marketing is on point, you're going to generate higher quality leads. And as long as you nurture those leads, conversion is going to be better. If you're not marketing appropriately, you're not going to have good conversions. If you're not nurturing appropriately, you're not going to have better conversions. They all go hand in hand. Now, the next thing we're going to be talking about in the sales cycle, this is how you have a complete business, one of which we've generated over $50 million online in the past 6 years, just hit the 6-year mark, because we have the complete sales cycle. Now that I've marketed, I've generated amazing leads, I've nurtured those leads, now I'm converting them. Well, now what do we have to do? We have to actually fulfill and deliver, which is video 5, phase 5 of the sales cycle. We have to fulfill and deliver on our promise. We got to take care of our clients. We got to get them from where they are to where they want to go. We got to give them a great experience and want them coming for more. That is phase 5 of the sales cycle and what this video is about. The next video is about. So do me a favor, if you want to learn more, like and subscribe. Let me know what else I can chat about. I'm Krista Mashore, and I will see you next time. So if you're a real estate agent or a lender and you want to learn more about the complete sales cycle, sign up somewhere on this page for our 3-day virtual event. It is less than a couple cups of coffee, where we go live into every phase of the sales cycle. We talk about lead generation, how to utilize innovation and technology to stand out in any market. And yes, even right now with high interest rates, limited inventory, and the crazy market we're in, this stuff works. So sign up and I'll see you there. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.